am the Divine Miss Mickey. This is take number 3. Shadow of Mercury retrograde. We have a lunar eclipse, solar flares. We have everything that's going to make it interesting. So, anyway, I haven't been on the last few nights. And that's basically Friday night here. I wanted to prepare because I was actually reading at my very first psychic expo and very excited, but I wanted to make sure I got enough sleep because being a night owl, 1, 2, 3 o'clock is, pretty normal when I'm doing the videos. And I thought, no, that's not when I had to be there at 7 o'clock. That's like, but that's what you do. So I wanted to get to sleep early. So I thought, okay, I'll do it after the expo. And I had the most amazing time. I had an experience that with mediumship that I've never had before, and that's the feeling of someone having an impact that took their life. I knew what it was, but I've never had that feeling before. And macabre as it may sound, I was actually like, wow, that's what it's. I'd heard other mediums talk about it, but I'd never experienced it. And then I experienced it and I went, now I understand how an impact feels, like as a medium. And I got home, I was buzzing. I spoilt myself. Hang on, I'll just pull them over. Don't fall out. Of course, they were the 2 that fell out. Got a little container full of crystals beside me. And I spoilt myself with a flower agate. Absolutely. And it looks like, I'm not sure if you can see it, if I can get it at the right angle, but it looks like a little daisy. And I think there's one up here as well, little daisies. I just thought this is so beautiful. And I got some Gobi Desert agate. Very unusual. And when it just warm, drew me in. And when I looked at it, when I looked up the meanings, I thought, this is so relevant. So really when you're looking at crystals, it's what you're drawn to. Everyone can say you should have this, you should have that, but it's what you are drawn to, what you feel. There can be a crystal there that goes, oh, that's really nice, but suddenly your eyes are over here and it's like, that's the one I've got to have. So, yeah, I spoilt myself. I had a reading with this hilarious guy. If you're watching, Dave, you're awesome. Had the best conversation. Loved it. Came home and I was like, yes, I'm going to do this video and I'm going to talk about this. I'm going to do this, blah, 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 blah. Zunk. I was gone. My energy level had just dropped and it was like, okay, tomorrow. And then tomorrow came and I was still on this high of excitement and fun and then got into this 4-hour reading fest on YouTube, being part of the chat and all this. And then, loved it. Do you realize what a great community there is on YouTube? Wonderful. In the spiritual community, wonderful. And yeah, after that that was it. I was gone. I was gone. I had to drive into town, got myself a nice Thai food because I had no energy to make. Came back, yep, fine, early night. And for me, before midnight is early. So I wanted to get that out. Wanted to let you know. I'm still here. I'm hoping to do one tonight. The reason why this is the 3rd time I tried doing this video was basically the first time my granddaughter rang up to say about my grandson. My grandson's birthday is today. I know he won't be watching, but I'm going to say happy birthday, Dylan, for the world to know. He'll be 29. How did that happen? How do I have a 29-year-old grandson? Really? Leo, can you not try and rub against the stand? Really? Look. You going to say hello to everyone? Going to say hello? Okay, yeah. You like it on your terms, don't you? Typical male. Yeah, I'm still in such a good mood. Which brings me to something that's been on my mind, and it really, with this lunar eclipse, I'm noticing so much anger, fear, anxiety, nastiness. It's very prominent, and I kind of notice, and I've been noticing this for a while, because I love to laugh. I love to laugh. And I've been noticing that people seem to have forgotten to laugh more. And I'll crack jokes sometimes just to get people to laugh, because we need it. It's so healthy. And I know what it's like to be so overwhelmed by darkness and negativity. I've been there, where you just can't find the laughter. But you know what? Fake it till you make it. Keep working at it. Keep working at getting fun back into your life. It's really important for your health. That's your physical health and your mental health. Really important. And sometimes dark humour can be a good thing. We've got so much going on in the world. What happened in Moscow? I mean, that's one thing with adults, you know. The shooting of adults is just awful. But children? Really? Children? You want to do that with children? You know, there's just this madness going on. But we can change that. But we've got to start within. So I've been noticing that. I've been noticing that sometimes people forget to be grateful. We've all been guilty of that. But it seems to be more. There seems to be more high expectations. You're here to do this for me. You're here to do that for me. Excuse me, take back the entitlement, please, and be grateful. You know, I'm grateful I have a roof over my head. I'm grateful that I can afford to have this awesome insulation mug, which was worth the investment, and my herbal tea. I'm grateful for my 12-year-old Toshiba satellite laptop that is still Windows 7, has a hole in the bottom, no fan working, and it won't die. I'm grateful for it. And it's just jumped thinking, thank you. I'm grateful for little things. And we seem to have lost that. It's got to be big. It's got to be grand. Why? You know, yes, there's nothing wrong with having a really nice house. There's nothing wrong with having nice things, as long as they're not controlling you. That's, you know, it's like little things we forget. And then I saw a video about, I don't know, maybe an hour ago, and wow, did it hit. There's a beautiful, beautiful reader on YouTube, and I think she's genuine, she's real, she's strong, but she's sensitive. And I don't know whether it's one or a few people have been very nasty. towards her because she should be doing this, she should be doing that. She shouldn't be asking, for any monetary reward or anything, Do it for everyone for nothing, and you shouldn't expect anything in return, and blah, 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 blah. Because that's what it is. It's blah, blah, blah. I mean, guys, we do this because we love what we're doing. We pay for the internet. We have bought the equipment. We use our time. Would anyone who has this opinion, would you work for nothing? I'm not talking about volunteer work. There's nothing wrong with asking for some monetary bonus. There's nothing wrong with that. It's okay. That was Leo hopping down again. There mustn't be enough food in his bowl. It's like, oh, there's only, half the bowl there. Excuse me, could you top this bowl up? Yeah, right. So, I listened to her, and she's setting boundaries. And it's her channel. She has a right to. She's making it very clear, her rules. And you know what? She shouldn't have to. But she has had to. She's had to do it. And it, I just look at what's going on and say, hey, can we use this lunar eclipse and the upcoming solar eclipse to learn and grow and treat each other better? Look at your shadow side, what you can change about yourself. If something is annoying you, look at why. For me, I have a very strong thing against bullying. I've seen enough. I've seen enough. I've lived enough. And sometimes, abuse is not necessarily on a physical level. In fact, most abuse is on a psychological and emotional level. And, it does have an effect, and we have to work through that. Everyone has a bad day where, they might say things that aren't always the greatest. We all have bad days. We're human. We're learning, we're growing. But what happened to, I like to call her my friend. We've never met. We're in different countries. But I think of her as a friend. And I felt very protective. I felt, how dare someone treat her like that? Such a beautiful person. How dare they? And if they ever came to my channel and started that crap, well, guess what? You'd be gonski. I'm not having it. And so I felt like, if I could give her a standing ovation, and we've given this beautiful lady a standing ovation for her standing up and speaking her truth and speaking out and saying no, setting the boundary, because I understand setting boundaries was something I haven't been the greatest at. But I'm a lot better now. And it just took a few people too many for me to go, hang on a sec. There's one thing with being a nice guy. There's one thing with being caring, compassionate, considerate and all this. But I'm no one's doormat. And that is the lesson that this beautiful, pardon me, this beautiful soul, what the lesson she set today. It was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So, let's treat each other better. And you know what? The better you treat others, the better they treat others. It does have an effect. It can sometimes take time, but you keep working at it. And if someone chooses not to do that, well, there's 100 other people that will focus in that direction. Negative people end up finding themselves in not the greatest way. I mean, it happens to good people too, but we learn and grow. We look at it and we go, yep, what can I learn from that? Yes, that was a big ouch. How can I work with this? How can I grow from this? And the more you do it, the easier it gets. So anyway, I didn't want this to be a long, because I'm looking at the time and I'm thinking, okay, I've got to get to my grandson's impromptu dinner. And 29. 29? How did that happen? I know how it happened, but you know. Oh well. I am hoping to be back on, depending how I pull up. The fun of fibro is that exhaustion, the chronic fatigue, can last a while if you've done a lot and suddenly bang and you could be out for weeks, but I'm determined not to. But I will definitely get this up tonight because I think it's very important. Be kind, of course, definitely. Please. And treat others the way you'd like to be treated. But you know what? Laugh. 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 See the funny side of things. And sometimes switch off the news. I mean, yeah, sometimes you need to know what's going on, whether it's be for your own safety or, you know, welfare of others, whatever. But it's important to be able to step back away and go, okay, I need to detox from all of this. And that's an emotional detox. There's some fantastic emotional detox healing frequency on YouTube. One of the plans I have for the future is doing a video specifically about healing frequencies and the impact they can have. This is the way of the future. This is definitely the way of the future. And the thing is, it's actually been around for millenniums, because music has been a part of tribal culture for communication, for medicine, for enjoyment. So, and this is just taking it that step further. And it's powerful. It's very, very powerful. So I'd like to do a video on that. I'd like to do a fairly big reading on the energies between this solar eclipse and the between this lunar eclipse and the solar eclipse that's coming up. I think it's about the 7th of April or something like that. So I'd like to do something on that. That's my aim. I've got so many things going on in my head. But I wanted to get this out today. Yeah, if ever I sort of haven't put out a video for a couple of days, you'll know that my health's sort of probably taken a bit of a turn. But that's okay. I'll get there. You know, I'm doing a lot better than doctor said I would. Guess what? I stepped outside the box, doctors. I'm doing it. So, not that they're going to listen or watch this, but you never know. I have a great doctor right now. He knows not to give me a script unless I ask for it. And yeah, he's learned. But he's lovely. He's really lovely. And he listens. And he has a good laugh. I like a doctor with a good sense of humour. You too serious? You can't laugh? We might not last. And so I'm going to bid you all adieu. Oh, Leo's back. He's definitely after something, and it'll be food. Oh, yes. Oh, there's only about a cupful of food left in his bowl. Oh, my Lord. How is he going to survive? This cat lives on his stomach. Don't you? Hey, Leo? You going to say hello? Are you going to say hello? Oh, okay, yes, that's the feed me. Feed me, Seymour, feed me. Oh, listen, yeah, there's enough hair. That knocks my head. So, come on. Say hello. Say hello again. Hey? He loves it around the chin. Hey? So, I also better go before we lose the light. It is 5:11 p.m. here. We're into autumn. It's a very overcast, rainy day. We're expecting a lot more rain. It's still warm. It's cooling. We are right near the end of the first month of autumn here, because our autumn starts at the, can you not do that? Starts at the beginning of March. And I'm not looking forward. Winter is not my favourite time. I love warm weather, but it doesn't get that cold here. We don't get snow or anything. So, come on. Say hello. Say hello, Leo. Hey? Yeah. You're going to get your look of love. You're going to get your look of love. He gets this beautiful look of love on his face. When he's really loving the attention, his eyes go slits and his whiskers go forward. He's like, oh, this is heaven. So, I've waffled on again. Don't you love it? Well, I love it. So, oh man. So I'm going to catch you all later and put this out later. Once I get back, I'll put this online. And please, when you're asking for a reading, if it's a free reading from someone on YouTube, please be respectful and please appreciate what they're doing. Please be grateful and please be kind, because they're all wonderful people, really beautiful people, and this lady, no way did she deserve to be treated so badly. No way. So I really wanted to say that today, and say about laughing and do what brings you joy. Dance around the house naked. Well, depends. If you've got a bunch of flatmates, then maybe that's not a good thing, or your family's not into that. But you do it in your head then. But be crazy. Crazy is good. It's great for the soul. Have fun. Have fun naturally. No enhancement at all. Just music or laughter or whatever. Do it. And if you're having trouble, do it. Fake it till you make it. Because that works. So on that note, I will bid you adieu. Please like, share, subscribe. And remember to press that bell so that you can be notified when I do videos. Because yes, I can be a bit sporadic with it. So that way you'll know when I've got something on, like a video on. And my friends who know me would sort of laugh at that one. And I'm going to say bye-bye for now. The light's getting a bit low out there. And I'll see you later. Mwah. Love to you all. Bye.